My name is Akintunde Akinle. I'm a photographer. I work in Nigeria, and what you have seen today is they are actually images taken, within the Nigerian space. Now, about the exhibition, the title is Each Person There, and it was inspired by the fact that the curator told me that you have done a lot of work that touches on different things. That it would be an injustice if we decide to just show a team. So, and that was why we decided it's going to be single images about each passing moment, each person there in Nigeria. The inspirational drivers. One, it's about the fact that it's my major show in Nigeria. I've shown pictures abroad. I know I've got invitation in photo festivals everywhere in Italy, in New York, in UK. But the fact that I've not really shown my work at home means that I have to show it to the local audience in Nigeria, and that's one aspect of the inspiration. But also, for the fact that many people don't even know me. I've been working silently. Many people have come across my work, but they have not come across me. And based on that, it's the same thing. Like Shell felt, we have seen your work, but you have not shown it to the local audience, and not many people knows about you. But I've been working silently. It was deliberate. I don't want the noise. I just want to do what I wanted to do. And I used to tell people that is the only picture I've ever taken because it stands out. It got me a World Press Award, and when you win a World Press Award, it's like winning a Pulitzer Prize, and which is huge. It has inspired a lot of assignments. It has inspired a lot of mentioning. It has inspired a lot of things, and it's brought me to limelight in the first place. I mean, I'm very sure not many people in the local scene knows about my work, but this picture has gone around. It has become iconic. It's been everywhere in the world, and and that's why you see it being printed so big. For young photographer, it's the same question. For whatever you do, you have to persevere. You have to, develop thick skin. So that you can see there are pictures taken from the street. They are not taken in the studio. You really have to go out there. You really have to have the energy. But above all, you really have to have passion for what you are doing. Because if you don't have passion for it, you get bored somewhere along the line, and you might just get off track. Maybe in another 6, 7, 8 months, I plan to put up another show, but it's going to be, completely different from what you have seen, because, these are just extractions from a lot of work I've done in the past.
We have to take a quick pause now because we have to take a little break, but we will be right back. Today's trivia question is a repeat. I've asked it before, but I want to see how many of you will remember which African country was the first Italian colony. While we continue with our special report, see if you can remember the answer.
My name is Medina Duggar. I'm a freelance photographer.
Okay, my name is Wanda Oluka. I'm a lawyer and a human rights activist. I work on women's human rights.
My name's Tim Cox. I'm the bureau chief for Reuters News.
My name is Andre Seb. I'm a photographer.
My name is Azu Wabogu.
My name is Sute Chichi. I work with Pernod Ricard, Absolute Vodka.
My name is Hawa Mukan. I am a TV and radio presenter, and I'm also a designer.
I'm the director of the African Artists Foundation, Lagos Photo Festival, and the curator of this exhibition right here. The idea behind this exhibition really is to highlight the work of one of Nigeria's purest photojournalists. And I think it's important that we understand the role of photojournalists in Nigeria, because before now, the idea was the usual situation was that we'd have international photographers coming to tell the story of Nigeria and Africa. But I think it's important that we support and we encourage local photojournalists to begin to tell our own story. And Akintunde is the purest. He's been working for over 25 years as a photojournalist. So his work has covered over the last 25 years of Nigeria's changes over the last time in the timelines of Nigeria over the last 25 years. And we thought it was important to do a retrospective exhibition that highlights his work over the last few years.
I know about Akintunde's work. I used to work at African Artists Foundation and Lagos Photo Festival, so I helped curate for both of those organizations. So I met Akintunde first through my boss Azu, and I learned of his work by featuring him in the Lagos Photo Festival.
I am so taken by this exhibition because the artist has been able to capture Lagos in a way we've never seen it before. These are images I see when I'm driving by on the bridge, but I never see this amount of detail in it. So I think he really brought that on. I think that is genius.
For me, they speak a lot because, like the theme of the exhibition says, you get to walk through the daily life of every Nigerian. You get to experience what it means being a normal Nigerian. So there's nothing fancy about our life. People hustling, toiling everywhere, Oshodi, down to the bridges and all that. So for me, it's very surreal, and it speaks a lot to the pain and the agony of every average Nigerian. And it equally shows his work as an international photojournalist, what he does and all that.
And it's a nice range of topics. You have really the everyday Lagos. You have the plane crash, the Dana plane crash. You have the sand merchants. You have lots of different things. So I think it's clear that he's a very strong photographer.
I think they're fantastic pictures. I think there are a few photographers I know that have an eye for particularly the Lagos street life, giving a picture of exactly a sense of the size of the city, the sheer unadulterated scale of this mega city and the way people live in that city. I think he really captures something like those photos that you can see just behind us. He gets a real sense of just how crowded it is, but also a sense of the humanity. It's very much about individual Lagosians, and each one of those 21 million lives is a life, a person.
The pictures are incredible. I mean, his eye is insane. From the photos of Oshodi to the Dana crash pictures, those firefighters, it's almost like you can see the sweat dripping off their brows. I don't know how he got that close, but they're extraordinary. Nothing short.
Lagos Photo Festival is an annual festival of photography, and the thing is that we do not make a differentiation between photojournalism and art photography or documentary photography or all of the genres of photography. We really focus on expanded view of photography. But this exhibition right here is very particular. It's very photojournalistic, and it's curated to transmit a feeling of news. So a lot of the images here are news images, and I think that it's important that we also appreciate this aspect of photojournalism, because if we don't have enough of our own local people telling our own stories, then a lot is lost there are too many gaps that we don't fill. To be the best, you got to do research. You got to work hard. You got to have mentors. You got to have people that you look up to, that you feel, tell the story the way that you can relate to it. And I think that's the key thing. You got to have mentorship. You've got to pay attention to be disciplined and dedicated to your practice, and also tap into the resources that are available. We organize workshops regularly. I think the young photographers should take advantage of these workshops and come and engage and meet other photographers and really improve their practice that way.
I would just say, just keep doing what you believe in doing, and try and find your voice by looking inwardly and trying to express that outwardly with your photography.